What's going on, guys? It's Seth here with Char-Broil, and today I want to talk to you about covers. How to find the right size for your grill, what types of features and specs are available out there, and what type of different materials you can look for when you're making that purchase decision for a grill cover. So let's take a look at the grill beside me here, and let's look at how we would find the right size cover. It's very simple. You're only really looking for one dimension, and that is going to be the width of the grill at the widest point. So grab a tape measure, take it all the way to the end of one side shelf, come across to the other, and for instance on this grill I see that it is 57 inches wide. So now that I know the width, all that I have to do is match that up to the spec with the cover. So go to the product page online, or if you're in store, just look at the package. All covers will tell you those dimensions. They'll give you basic width, height, and depth. It may say this fits 55 to 60 inch wide grills. This is 57, so I know it fits within there. I can confidently buy that and know that it's going to fit my grill well. Now, let's say that you're at the store and you remember, I need to get a new cover. So if you have a 4-burner grill, you can still make the purchase decision based off that information. You can match that again to the product page online or to the package at retail, and it will tell you this is a large grill cover, this will fit 3- and 4-burner gas grills, or this will fit 5+ burners, and you can make that decision and it will be a very good fit when you get home. So while we're talking about fit, I do want to just show you an example of what a proper fit looks like. So after you've made a purchase decision, you know what to expect and you know if you've bought the right size cover. So first things first, you want it to be able to go on easily without ripping or catching any edges or anything. But once it's on, it should be snug. There should not be tons and tons of play because you don't want wind and things like that to be able to lift the cover and pull it off. Straps and drawstrings will help with that, but even with those undone, the width should not have a whole lot of extra bagginess outside the widest portion of the grill cover. But what I really want to look at here is the height. There's some misconceptions about height. Some people think they should go all the way to the ground. Some people prefer almost like high waters, but a proper fit should hit just above the ground without actually touching it. So looking here, this is an example of a proper fit. It's 1.5 to 2 inches above the ground. And the reason that we want to do that is because if you go all the way to the ground, you can sort of seal off the environment and moisture and things like that from the grass or whatever can get under there and sort of stay in the cover. But if you go all the way to the ground, you also have the issue of if you go to move the grill, the cover will drag and can get wrapped up in the wheels and things like that. So if your cover does touch the ground, that's okay. Just keep that in mind. If you go to move it, you're going to want to lift it at least on the front leading edge so that it doesn't get wrapped up in the wheels. But a proper fitting cover should hit about 2 inches above the ground is what you really want to look for. Okay, so now that you know how to find the right size cover for your grill, I want to talk to you a little bit about materials and features that are available on various covers. Now, covers come in many different materials. They have a lot of different coatings and treatments that can be done to them, but there's 4 main features that you should always keep in mind when you're looking for a cover. The first is materials. That's what it's going to be made of. The second is the seam style. The third is going to be tie downs. And the fourth is going to be the warranty. So I'll take you through a couple of the Char-Broil covers that we have, and I'll talk about some of those points as I go through them. So the first cover that I want to show you is our basic series cover. Now this cover for the materials is a single layer construction that is water resistant, so water's not going to come through here. In terms of features, it has what's called sealed seam construction, which is something that we have on all Char-Broil covers. Now, just for your knowledge, covers are made of many different panels that are sewn together. So no matter how waterproof or water resistant the cover material is, if those seams are not constructed correctly, water and other things can just seep straight through and get inside the cover and ruin what's underneath. At Char-Broil, our covers all have sealed seam construction, and that is basically where we take an extra layer of fabric, wrap it over the joint of the seams, and then sew it down there. So it gives you an extra barrier on the seam, and it takes what's usually a weak point and actually makes it one of the strongest points of the cover in terms of weather resistance. All of the Char-Broil covers will have some sort of a tie-down feature, and you need that to help ensure the right fit, again, so that wind and other things can't blow the cover off. So here, this is a drawstring style. So it's at the very bottom. All you do once you put the cover on the grill, make sure that the fit's good. This helps you sort of tighten that up. Pull it tight, leave the drawstring there. It helps pull it a little bit underneath the side shelves so that, you know, if wind's blowing or anything like that, it can't come off. It's going to catch itself and stay underneath there. All right, so the next cover series that I want to show you is our performance line of covers. This is our middle tier series of covers. It is a step above the basic covers and a step below the RIPSTOP covers. So in terms of materials, this is a 2-layer construction. So it is a polyester fabric that has a PVC coating on the outside. That PVC coating gives you a higher level of UV resistance, and so this will not fade in the sun nearly as fast as other covers will that do not have that treatment. It's also going to have the sealed seam construction that all Char-Broil covers will have, so that's going to prevent any moisture or liquids getting in through the seams. One of the key differences between this and the basic cover, aside from the materials, is going to be the cinch mechanism on the sides of the cover. So as opposed to the drawstrings, this one will have the hook and loop straps down on the side. These are very adjustable. They can fit just about any width, so very wide. You can pull them very tight, put the cover over your grill, and then you strap these down and the cover's not going to go anywhere. The other thing that I want to mention about this cover is that it does come with a 2-year warranty. So that warranty is against things like fading, rips, tears, anything like that. So a 2-year warranty, that's very important to take into consideration when you're deciding what cover you want for your grill. So the final cover series that I want to talk to you about is our RIPSTOP series, which is our most high-end series that we offer. Much like the Performance series, this is a 2-layer construction, but the materials are a little bit different. This is a polyester fabric with a PE coating on the inside rather than the outside. So the outside appearance is going to be a little bit different. It does have the sealed seam construction, of course, that it's on all of our covers. And again, just like the Performance cover, it will have the hook and loop straps on the side to really give you that custom fit to your grill. The most important feature and the best feature of the RIPSTOP series is the RIPSTOP feature. So what exactly is the RIPSTOP feature? Well, if you look closely at the cover material, you'll notice that there's what looks like a grid pattern on the outside. And what that actually is there is a thread, an additional thread, every 1/4 inch of the entire surface of the product. So it forms a bit of a grid, but what that does is it gives you additional strength to prevent rips or to stop rips from expanding once they happen. So let's do a case study here. Let's say you're cutting your grass and you hit a rock, you throw the rock and it goes through a grill cover. Well, if you have a standard grill cover, it's going to start as a small hole, and then through everyday wear and tear, taking the cover off, putting it back on, it is eventually going to turn into a much bigger rip, a much bigger tear, and you're going to have to replace that grill cover sooner than you wanted to. With the RIPSTOP series, that will not happen. So again, because of those additional threads, that's going to prevent the hole or the tear from spreading. And so everyday wear and tear, you can pull it, you can get it caught on something and yank. It is not going to expand. It's going to stay that same small hole that the rock initially put there. It is not going to get any bigger. It stops the rip in its tracks. Now, because of this feature, we're very confident with this product, so we offer a 5-year warranty, which is the highest warranty we offer on any of our covers. So again, very important feature to keep in mind when you're shopping for covers is, what is the life cycle of that cover? How is the warranty period? The RIPSTOP series is 5 years. It is the highest that we offer. So that's it. So now you know how to find the right size cover to fit your grill. We talked a little bit about the different features and specs that are available. At Char-Broil, we offer a good, better, and best option with different levels of features, different warranties that you want to pay attention to when you're making the purchase decision. So I hope this has been helpful. If you've got any additional questions, please drop them in the comment section below. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.